members of government. This is the fifth week, and then the third day in it, which was it's now Tuesday. As we begin to run the week, this is the third day of the campaign, of which I must be able to ascertain throughout the whole fifth week into the sixth week that Luke 9, verse 56, will tell us more about what each campaign stands for, right from the present Lord. I think First John 2:17. If there is a campaign going on there, I will disclose this. The world and its desires, they pass away. But whoever does the will of God, then live forever. He that then win the presidency of Africa might be there more than 9 years. But on one condition: if that mobility on the highway there, by the Global Green Act, by the Global Economic Forum, and the economists of our economy are easily driven, definitely, we can now say truly. I tell you, if anyone says to that movement as a mountain, go and throw yourself into the sea, and does not doubt in their hearts, but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them. It will be done for us as a universe. It will be done for us as a people. So therefore, Psalm 119, 103, how sweet are the words unto my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. It has been well said and done. Before I let you go, let's jump into this very issue as Joe and Kamala Harris are flamed out of America by the President of America, King George Bush, Washington, Albert. Well, split into India and Africa. Let's hear what they have to say. 2 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, team.
Hi,
How are
guys.
you? What do you think? I think we're off to a pretty good start.
I think we're off to a great start.
Hard to believe it's 2 years, huh?
Well, just remember where we started and all that was happening in our country. And I think the thing that has motivated us is the resilience, the determination of the American people.
Yeah, they stuck with us.
Right.
I mean,
I wish people could see what I see sometimes. I've been in the Oval Office with you when the cameras are there, and mostly when the cameras are not. And what you have singularly done based on who you are, and I mean this in all sincerity, to bring together nations, allies in the world, and you bring folks together in a bipartisan way, uniquely.
well, you're very
You've been an
gracious.
incredible leader these last 2 years.
I really think, as you've heard me say, foreign leaders, there's never been a good bet to bet against America.
Yeah.
We created almost 11 million jobs, 750,000
Right.
manufacturing jobs.
Think about that, and on top of capping the cost of insulin at $35 a month, what we've done, we have created more small businesses in the last 2 year span than any 2 year span in history.
I feel good. And look, we're in a situation as well where we've kind of united the world in a way it hadn't been for a while. And I think people are starting to realize that what you and I have been saying, there's not a damn thing we can't do if, in
Right.
fact, we do it together. More African Americans have health care, more women are employed in decent jobs.
And how about the fact that there is now a name that the world knows, and the name is Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson?
And more appellate court female judges who are
Right.
black than all other presidents in American history.
Yeah.
I feel good about where we are.
It's groundbreaking. We've
got
got
a lot more to
momentum. We got momentum.
Got momentum.
Before we move ahead there, let us remember that that judge mentioned has got a lifetime assignment here in the United States of America. So how come presidents ain't going to be having a jury henceforth from today? I trigger on a jury to be sat by everyone who had once president America, and they are alive. This one, as law enforcement officer, Alma inputted in the America Constitution. Yet, we must ask him, what is he roaming about for? You know the criminal. Now, I and Bill Gates shall continue to that huge step in facing the world of God to the people and every other people in saving lots of lives, and my government fulfilling the vision of the will of God. But as you, my friends, as we then round off today, it's Tuesday. I was exactly 200 level when God called me and said, "You are the world president." And I said, "How do I go about it?" He said, "I will lead you by hand and I will take you through." From Tashla University of Education, college, university, affiliation with Ibadan, there and there, went out to hundreds of universities and graduated finally from Harvard University. I became its president and chancellor, and I named it Harvest University. I spread the first club out there to the presence of the Lord. In this very 50th week, or 5th week rather, in this 2023, Jeremiah 5 verses 1, yet continue to tell me that who are saying the truth? Where is the blog going on? Devils have said that if the vehicle cannot move from where it is standing, then there ain't going to be way for anybody. But yet, God told Moses, "I am that I am." He told Moses again, "And I made everything." What's stammering? Go. The Lord Jesus will touch each of us with his healing hands of love and mercy in establishing continuously to assist and support my administration along with my helper, Bill Gates, his foundation, and the rest. Jesus also gave supernatural hope to a father who had just lost a beloved child. It took considerable courage and risk for the ruler of the synagogue to go to Jesus and to invite the scorns of his neighbors and kings. Even the heads, murmurers, laughed, scornful at Jesus. Their griefs was devoid of any hope. Nevertheless, Jesus took the girl by the hand and delivered her from the grasp of death. As we continue to step ahead today, I would like you all to always make sure you get the truth. Jesus said it in Jeremiah 5 verses 1, that going out there and knowing what is the truth is the truth. On that very last day of the 4th week, that 6th day, Saturday, on that 7th day, Saturday, God said, go out there with passport reality check, go to the bank and go to the trade house. I saw Bank of America, back and better, and I saw the Guaranty Trust Bank out there. I met with his chief live on the internet, and then he was trying to listen to what I'm negotiating. I was actually talking about how the stamp duty funds and how we can raise from the global green hat to make one bit of sense. But before we go, in both instances of the guarantee and the Bank of America back and better instance, we see Jesus' personal concern for the need of both or others and his readiness to heal and restore life. We say, yes, we can repair the world. In Jesus, we see the infinite love of God intending to each and every individual as he gives freely and wholly of himself to each person he meets. Be there, let God meet you. I've been there. Do you approach the Lord with confidence, expectations that he will hear your request and act? The global green hat is the reason why we are prudent and the great dealers of the world. Welcome Joe into the campaign here in Africa. And I call Queen Kamala Harris, the Queen of India. And let peace be peace. Let President Bush start the jury. Let's have a transformed royal America. Don't forget to find a Bible-based institution and give God the first place.